My new profile pic of the Marine who has been stripped of his rank, saying, how could this happen? Millions of Marines and their families exposed to toxic water. The FBI should prosecute stolen valor like it was stolen from them. Don't worry about me. If you're a cultist or something, you might be worried about what I'm doing. I'm sending a Hippocratic oath to the Vatican and I'm doing what I want. So we've got a bunch of sneaky chicken shit acting like that's like a foreign agenda. Bunch of homos and fucking retards acting like they decide if I'm allowed to talk to the CIA. They say it's only treason if you lose, and then they don't know when they're licked. Somebody lost a bet. They're fucking retarded. They don't know what to do. They failed. They just don't know what to do. Have to kill everybody. They just don't get it. They don't know. They don't understand how any of this works. The wall came down in '89. If Russia is our friend, we can just nuke Cuba. I'm not saying that we should or we have to, but white people are allowed to investigate. This guy's Hitler. Do you have a better idea? Go to prison. We're not going to have the English over here sucking a bunch of cock and telling everybody to shut up. Everybody shut up and watch us cut flips down Main Street with our asses out. Just born that way. It's not like a cover-up, like we're raping people's kids. Just born that way. They had it coming. If God did not want us to say Nigeria, he would have called it something else. What do you call it? They've gotten away with calling themselves queens long enough. They do not represent the royal family. The royal family is a family. These people, these mutants, hatched out of an egg somewhere, laid by a UFO and abandoned. Pride is mandatory. We're shilling a lot of snake oil here. Who's following the little Ugandan Boy Scouts around, news team? Nobody. Because nobody else is dumb enough to pay a bunch of retard quacks, bunch of quack heretics. So this is where the money is, and that's a problem. And these people are like locusts. They come here because this is where the money is, and that's the problem. But first, do no harm, or you're not a doctor. So you are what? You're something else, not a doctor. Thinks they're the boss. What do you call that? It's called terrorist. Now, the terrorists who are from here, for instance, first, I shall do no harm. I shall guard my charge from injustice. I swear to Christ, witness me, Rome. Witness me, Rome and Jerusalem. I swear to Christ and his mother that I shall first do no harm. And if that does not compute, I was also born here. Bunch of Canadian idiots acting like they're made. They don't even speak the lingo. And honestly, like, I feel terrible for the King of England having to come over here and pretend he's the King of Canada when I know that he was defeated in Uganda and Justin Trudeau is in a cult. Now he's dating Katy Perry and she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? Didn't you have to body snatch some teenager to get that job? Not me. No, it's not classified. I do what I want. First, I shall do no harm. And then I do what I want. A corporate prison is a colony. A colony is an act of war. Voting has ended. Will our dear, sweet, innocent, naive, precious goddamn cops starve to death? Like I was saying, the heretical idiot wizards from here. If there are no nations, whose population credit are you liquidating to finance your bankruptcy super PAC? Sir, ma'am, other. They're the Martians. Laughing all the way to the bank. We're sitting in corporate prisons for years at a time without a trial. They're cornering the timeshare market. So Justin Trudeau thought he would get away with going overseas and arguing that I sold cocaine and trying to kill me before I find out, right? Because you know about it, it must have been true, right? Well, when you spend 15, 20, 30, 40 years trying to make somebody sell cocaine behind their backs without a word to their faces, all the effort and wasted bankroll stands out. You notice you've never done something like that. All the sneaky chicken shit retards trying to make you notice. Trudeau is Team Barbie. You know about any other teams? Any other teams we ought to know about? Trudeau? The Grateful Dead used to be the Warlocks before they became the Grateful Dead. The KKK. Ku Klux is Latin for chicken shit. Wow, you're getting bent over for forgiveness from East African cannibal warlord Jesus pointing the finger? Satanism is not a real religion. Imagine being king of the stupid anarchists, the dumb ones. Mitochondrial Eve contradicted the Bible by about 1,000 miles. That's about conservatively a month's travel in the ancient world, right, Navy? Conservatively, a month just wandering around, meandering aimlessly. You get 1,000 miles in a month. We all agree the earth is at least 5,000 years old, right? Biblical literalists. So we're 1,000 miles off a month, 5,000 years ago, and they're calling us liars. We're all liars because of it. That's how much jet fuel it takes to knock down 3 towers with 2 planes. And what's the argument? No, just you. Just I'm a liar. Meanwhile, maybe it was that guy chasing all the white people around. We were not negotiating. We're not affiliated. There was no arrangement. Nobody told me. I accepted that I was going to die, and I went ahead and do it anyway because I love Jesus. Now we're in a situation where we're being assessed, judged by people who couldn't possibly relate to that equation. The United Nations is all homos and fucking retards. Either they hate us and want to kill us all, or they're too haplessly fucking stupid to do anything about it. So I nominated Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas for the Eternal and Sovereign Order of the Knights Templar of Rome. African Muslims can come over here and handle our Mexicans, but I can't nominate a Supreme Court Justice. If mitochondrial Eve means the Bible is wrong, DNA is part of your religion, take this bread and get back in your boat.